Today we have Miss Nikita Thakwani. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
Yes.
And who are you exactly? I know your name.
Okay, now
Please.
this is the what the fudge moment for me because you don't know who I am. Yet you've invited me here. What is this?
I know who you are, but
Yes.
probably not everyone watching it would know.
Firstly, I'm a very good human.
Okay.
We
And
can
then
see
I'm an influencer on Instagram. Yes, that's pretty much about me.
So, is this like a full-time thing?
Yes, it is a full-time thing. I actually wasn't doing this full-time, but then I realized that I need to do this full-time because it's like I used to post every day on my Instagram, like my private Instagram where I'm going, what I'm doing. That's how it actually started. Like I used to post food. I'm a big foodie.
Nice.
I can eat anything you give me.
Wait, you eat beef?
No. No. I mean, in the sense, any junk you put in front of me, I'm like, oh yeah, let's do this. I'm always
Okay.
in for food.
Fair.
So it started with food. Actually, I used to post on my page food, travel, what am I wearing, my selfies,
Yeah.
pouts and everything.
Yeah.
That's how it started.
Fair.
And I started posting, and then I realized, okay, no, I need to do something out of it. Like, what am I doing? My personal followers were like bored.
Yeah.
ये हर दिन 10 story post करती है. Every day she has some or the other thing going on. So then I was like, okay, no, let me just do something. And I actually started my page out of anger.
Whoa.
Yes.
Damn.
No one knows this. But I started my page out of anger. I fought with someone and that person told me, you are not worth it. You can't do anything. You just go around, do this, that. You can't do anything. I was like, now I want to show this person what do I do and how can I do this. So I was like, okay, let me start my page. I was like, what name should I give this? I was thinking, not Nikita Thakwani, what is this boring? And that time, in those days, I actually started like 4-5 years back when there were no reels. There were just Instagram posts with
Yeah.
captions and everyone's just like, there were very less influencers.
So you're
not
the
like-
OG, one of the OG influencers.
Yeah, I'm the
right?
OG
See, that's why you're here, buddy.
Yes. So I started posting pictures and I mean name. Let's come to the name. So I was like thinking, what should I name this? I knew life had to come because I knew at the end of the day it's like a lifestyle page. I won't do just food. So I was like something. And randomly I just came up with this name, Life Between Sweet and Salt.
Nice.
Now what do you think is life between sweet and salt?
That you are trying to capture lifestyle and the food aspect as well.
No, what do you think?
I
Fluffed.
have no idea. I have just like miss me. I have no idea. I don't know.
So for me, it was technically live between all the happy and sad moments. I
Wow,
used to share
that's really cool,
everything.
man.
I broke my leg. It's on Instagram. Guys, I broke my leg.
Wow.
I'm happy. I got a gift. I got everything. And also, of course, food. So I was like, okay, let's keep it live between sweet and salt. And that's how it started. That's how my
Damn,
entire
sick.
influencer
Nice.
journey started. So I think there's a saying even that when there is anger, you kind of come up with something great with all that anger. If you put it in the right direction,
channeling it.
and if you channel that all the negative energies into the right direction, then you come out with something positive. And that's how I actually came up with this entire page.
Crazy, dude.
Wow.
That's really
And
awesome.
first it was only food. Like I used to post only food.
Yeah.
And then slowly I started posting myself. And then I used to get like comments and DMs. Oh, where did you get this from? Oh, what did you put on your face? Like a face masking story. Oh, which face mask is this? Because usually that's how it was supposed to be.
People
And
want to
then-
know more, right?
yeah, and then there were a lot of influencers who were famous and they used to come and comment on my page. So I
Damn.
got another boost that, okay, yeah, now I can do something out of it.
Fair.
And then I used to take it only as like, okay, here and there,
Time pass.
posted once, time pass, like,
Yeah.
okay, you posted once a day or like once a week or like once a month, who cares? But then slowly I started, okay, fine. But then again, I lost interest.
Whoa.
Yes.
Why?
I was like, what's happening? I'm not gaining
What the
anything.
fuck is happening?
What the
Is
hell
this a what the fuck is
Yes,
happening
yes.
moment?
I was like, what the fudge is happening? What is happening? I am not getting out of it anything. I'm not getting anything out of it. I'm not making any money. Forget money aspect was not even there until like last year. I was like,
But
just
it is a
doing this.
motivator, right?
Yeah, it is a big motivator. It is a very big motivator. Especially last year, I I made money from Instagram, which I never thought I would. Never.
Whoa.
I mean, what I was doing as a full time for 1 month is what I got paid for one post.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yes.
Who is this?
Yes.
Please connect us.
I also want someone pay me.
I was actually shocked. I was like, dude, do people get paid so much for one post, for one reel? And I was surprised because I was making that money working my ass off for 30 days. Like,
Yeah.
no offs, nothing, working day and night for that bloody job. And then I'm like, I'm not making anything out of this for me. And when I got that invoice, when they asked me to share the invoice, and when I got that DM or that email that this is what you're going to get paid, and I was shocked. I was like, okay, now I want to leave my job. I know I can make this work.
Nice.
Fair.
I left my job in May, and till December, I did very good. Like,
Lovely.
I made enough money, which is very good to sustain, and I never thought I would be making so much money. In fact, I made more money out of Instagram than my job.
Whoa.
Yes.
But you did put in the hard work for Instagram.
Yeah, I did
So
put
Obviously,
in the
like,
hard work.
You
and-
built your foundations.
But honestly, even the jobs I did is what made me come here. Because, like, actually, I'll tell you, like, last year, I was at around 3,000 to 4,000 followers. That's it. I was like, okay, life is going on. We are posting something or the other.
Wait,
Is that
you were
working?
at 3,000 to 4,000
Yes,
last year.
Yes.
And right now you're at?
Right now, I'm at 70,000.
Whoa.
Yes. Yeah, even I'm shocked.
What
I
the
don't
fuck
know
happened there?
I don't know what the fudge happened.
By the way, she's not going to swear because she usually doesn't. So
Yeah, I'm a
it's
good girl.
what the fudge.
Yes, so what the fudge it is. So technically last year I attended a wedding and I was at around 3,000 to 4,000 followers. I went in the wedding and I was like, I'm going to make some nice content. Okay. I go, I make lots of content. I come back, I posted 30 days straight. Every other day, one wedding reel. I got viral.
Whoa.
My reels reached 10 million.
Damn.
I was like, okay, now I can think of it as a business, or I can think of it, okay, yeah, I can do better.
Yeah, 10 million
I
is
was
huge,
shocked. I was
man.
like, my one reel has hit 10 million, and the
Yeah.
followers kept increasing. Like, I woke up next day to 6, then the other day to 7, and then 8,
Damn.
9, 10. I reached 30,000.
Whoa.
I was shocked. I was like, what is happening?
What have you done,
What
ma'am?
have I done? The one who got married, she was like, I didn't get viral, you got viral in my wedding. So, like, what is this?
Damn.
And then I was like, okay, what's just happening? I don't know now what to do. Because I was taking it as my passion and just here and there I would post and have fun with it. And I was actually doing food reviews, but I was never into anything else.
Okay.
So I was like, okay. And food reviews, they honestly don't pay you much. They just come and give you the food and they're like, try this, give us a review. And I was like, okay, let me do that. I gained lots of weight doing that. I was like, every day taking my friend.
Shout out
like,
to Table for One for that.
Rafiz, man.
Rafiz. You know what she's saying, yeah?
I was like, every day I'm going to the restaurant and the restaurant table is filled with dishes. And me and my friend are just looking, let's eat. And I gained so much weight, but I wasn't happy with the food. So I was like, okay, now I just don't want to continue so much food. Let me just keep on doing something else, try something. Doing hair mask recipes, face mask recipes, outfits, I don't know what. All.
Everything. Like, you
Everything.
try, it's a hit and miss, right?
I tried everything, like
Yeah.
everything I could. And then I did that, and then I was like, okay, after the wedding, I came back. I was like, okay, now, Nikki, you have to do this. You have to take this up seriously because your followers are now looking at you. Like, now
Yeah.
you're some
Now
kind
you're
of
like carrying
celebrity or something. Like, now you...
30,000 people ka bhoj mere upar. I have to
30,000
entertain these
people
guys,
now.
dude.
I used to post stories. Sorry, guys. I was a bit here and there. Now I'm back because I'm scared. I'm like, Arey, abhi mujhe 30,000 people are watching me.
Yeah.
Now what? Now what next? And even my parents and family members, they're like making fun of me. Ab to 30,000 pahunch gayi, ab to you can do this, that, ye to celebrity ban gayi. You know how people
Yeah,
are in
for sure. I understand.
India and everything. They're like, oh my god, you know, she got famous. And every day my reel was getting shared and everyone was posting it on their stories, the wedding ones.
Sick. Nice.
And I was like, okay, I've done something great. And that's how it started. I started making content in Dubai. I started making travel content. Even my travel content got viral. Like,
You went to Thailand, right?
Yeah, Thailand
Yeah.
content got viral. I went to the cruise. Cruise reel reached up to 14 million views.
Okay, what goes into making a
Reels
reel?
viral?
What goes into making a reel reach 14 million? What is in that?
You need to be consistent.
That's it.
You need to be consistent.
What is-
You need to be authentic. And you know, a lot of people on Instagram would say this, that be authentic, but you really need to be authentic. And you need to add your personalized touch, because especially in Dubai, the community is very small as compared to India. If you
Yeah.
see, there are so many influencers, so many people in this business already in India. However, in Dubai, it's a very small community. It's very saturated. Global Village opened. You'll see
Sabke
everyone
sab
at
badal rahe.
Global Village. You'll see everyone at Global Village. And I personally refrain from that, because
Okay.
I don't want to do that. If I keep doing that, what's different about me?
Fair.
Right? I would rather go to Global Village after a week and give my personal recommendations. I mean, technically people did that, but they went on the first day, opening ho gayi sabki. Every other reel I'm scrolling, Global Village, Global Village, Global. So
Try the long fries. Try
the
You've
long
done that.
fries.
You've done that.
I did that in
You've
Thailand,
done-
but not in Dubai. But
Okay.
everyone's like going around and doing that, and I technically wanted to just move away from that and give my sort of content, my personal views, my added touch. I've made a lot of mistakes also in my content. I wouldn't say I have done
Do
everything
you get shit from
perfect.
it from your followers?
have you
Like
seen-
something.
Honestly,
Do you read comments?
if there is love like 100%, I've got hate only like 1 or 2%.
Fair.
I think I'm lucky in that, because a lot of people do get shit
Yeah.
when they post a
Like
lot
let's say
of
a
reels.
face mask. You know, and
Yeah,
it's not
like-
the best, but you've like
Now
done
technically
it.
I went to this resort in December, and I paid 500 for the resort, and I've written in my reel clearly it's starting from 500. There's a comment saying they mislead us, it's for 1500. I was like, I never mentioned that it's for 500, and it's a hotel, it's a resort, it keeps, you know, shifting,
Yeah,
and
true.
the rates keep changing as per the season or like whatever it is. So we do get hate, but yeah, I've not gotten so much hate.
That's
so
great,
I'm
man.
kind of happy with
Yeah.
how it
Bro,
is.
we got hate. But I
You got
laughed.
hate?
Yeah, we got hate in some of the comments. I was laughing.
Why?
Because
It
it
was
was
fun.
written something like, these guys don't know what they're talking about, blah,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. It was just, I don't know, it was some
I
random
was
topic.
laughing. I was sitting there. I was like, wow, okay. And then he takes
I think
care
you
of
should
it.
just delete and block those people.
I mean,
I think I
I
should.
do that.
Yeah.
I actually do that. If they keep commenting shit on my page, I will delete the comment and I will block them. I don't want to enter into this fighting business, and I don't want to even reply back to them, because they just
It's
want
not
it.
worth your time, right?
It's not worth my time, and they want it. They want to see you getting aggressive, and they want that. Ab kya bolegi? Now what will she reply to
Yeah,
me?
but that person is getting attention from someone who has 70,000 followers.
Exactly.
So that's the whole thing, right? Like,
Exactly. So I literally just delete and blocked. Cut
Wow.
out.
fair enough. Fair
That's it.
yeah, we should do that as well, man. Start blocking people.
But we're not that famous.
okay, yeah, we're not
We
that
we
famous,
don't
yeah.
get any
You will
comments.
get
Hey,
famous. Mark
leave-
my words. You will get famous for sure. Especially
Thanks,
after
man.
my podcast.
I know,
Oh,
bro.
100%.
All the collabs on this.
All the collabs.
Yes, all those
All the
collabs. Can we
views.
do a podcast, please, with you?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, coming from Nikita to, I think it's Nikki, right, at home.
Yes, it's Nikki everywhere.
It's Nikki everywhere.
Even my school teachers used to call me Nikki.
Whoa.
No.
Like, no one ever called me Nikita. So now if someone calls me Nikita, I get really scared. Did I do something wrong?
Sorry, we've been calling you Nikita all this while.
So it's Nikki everywhere. It's in office, in school, in college. In fact, everywhere it was Nikki. Like,
Fair.
no one called me Nikita. So now if someone calls me Nikita, I get like, did
Okay.
I just do something wrong? Did I just do something wrong? So yeah, it's Nikki. Call me Nikki.
Nikki, so
Nikki.
In fact, even followers who don't know me, they DM me like, hey Nikki, we thought we'll share this with you. I was like,
Wow.
that's so sweet, right?
fair,
like,
like-
it's very sweet that
Of course.
they know me, and they just kind of, I feel I'm very approachable, because the DMs I get, they're really genuine sometimes. Like, really genuine. You just feel like, oh shit, I missed out on replying to this, because
Yeah.
they're so genuine. Like,
Yeah.
even today I got tagged in a post, favorite influencers of 2023.
whoa,
Whoa.
I
nice,
was
dude,
like,
congrats.
okay, I never thought I would come to, such a stage where
Yeah.
people are tagging me in their favorite influencers, and I was across such amazing influencers in that list. So I'm blessed. I'm happy.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's
Yeah.
all your work, right? That's paying off.
Yeah. Wow.
So wait, how much memory do you have on your phone?
Don't ask me this question. This is the worst question ever, because every day I'm deleting some or the other thing. I have
Yeah.
like 512 GB,
Yeah.
and even that's not enough.
See, that's the thing, man.
It's
I wanna
not enough.
get a phone,
Yes.
a new phone. Right now I'm on a
Even if
64
you get
GB,
1 TB,
and it's not enough.
it's not enough. Even if you get 1 TB, it's not enough.
See, that's where I'm at, man. Like
See.
now I should just go for
That's
a
your
cheaper
what the
phone.
fudge moment.
That's my what the fudge moment. Courtesy Nikki.
Because you can't with all that's happening, and especially for an influencer, it's very difficult to not keep things in their phone. You never know, any minute you might just need that clip.
Yeah.
So you cannot just be relying on, you know, the USBs or anything else, because for me personally, I want everything on my phone.
Easy,
It's
right?
easy,
Easy,
right? Yeah.
very easy. Like, you don't have to again and again kind of go back and get
Yeah.
all your clips and videos. But yeah, the memory question hurt me because every day I'm deleting some or the other thing.
It gave me a lot of clarity. I have to anyway delete it for one
Yes.
TB also. तो क्या फायदा है, bro?
Exactly.
That's it.
Right.
So wait, how long have you been in Dubai? Like,
Are you a
I've
Dubai
been-
kid?
I am a Dubai kid.
oh, you're a Dubai kid.
Yes, I'm a Dubai kid. I've been born and brought up here. My dad is here from 35 plus years. My entire family is here. My chachu, mama, full joint family I have here. I stay in a joint family, in fact.
Sick!
Yes.
Wow.
So my dad and his brother. So my dad and mom got married, and then my dad's brother and my mom's sister, they fell in love. It was technically Hum Aapke Hain Kaun movie.
Wow.
Yeah,
This is a typical
I've seen-
Sindhi
I've seen-
atmosphere.
Yeah, this
right?
is.
I've seen it in Gujarati also.
Did you guys get married? Did they get married on the same day, same
No,
mandap?
not on the
of.
same day and
Okay.
same mandap, but they got married like 2 years later, I guess, 2-3 years
Sick.
later. So yeah, I stay in a joint family, and in fact, my audience looks forward to my family videos. Because if you
Whoa.
look down my reels, you'll see my family dancing and singing
Killing it.
and killing it, and we have this tradition that every time there's an occasion, we make a line and one by one we'll dance and come forward. And everyone's like, where's your family video? It's missing. You guys didn't post. So like, I do share a lot of my family as well on Instagram, because
Lovely.
being in Dubai, I celebrate all festivals. I keep Ganpati at my place.
Lovely.
And those 3 days it feels like a mini Mumbai in my house. There's dole, there's food, there's everyone coming home, and we all are enjoying, and I share all of this. Like,
Lovely.
that's why people look forward and they kind of find it relatable.
Yeah, it's all like great
And
vibes and like same thing that's happening
even
at
like when
there.
there's something in Diwali, what's happening where in Diwali? Where can you see the fireworks? Where can you go around the Mankul's entire
Yeah.
lit
Yeah,
up
that's
That's
streets?
the hood.
That's
Yeah,
that's
so
cool.
like they actually look forward to it, and they're like, oh wow, we love this. So I get more shares and views on my family reels than I get on mine. They love my family so much. They're like, oh wow. So I'm actually getting engaged this year. So I can't wait to see my audience reaction
Wow. Congratulations.
when they see my would-be husband. So
Wow.
Oh.
I think a lot of people will be looking forward to your engagement, your wedding.
actually, I was at one of the events, and I had a lot of influencer friends around. They said, we are just waiting for the wedding content. Get engaged, get married. We are waiting for the typical Bollywood content, because
Wow.
I personally love Bollywood, and I don't like going with a mainstream, like, okay, yeah, you just did some couple poses here and there. No.
It has
I'm
to
like,
be big,
"Tere
isn't it?"
mere hot,
Yeah.
I am pura Bollywood. You make me dance
Sick.
and like make me do all of this. I can't do this typical getting engaged and stuff. Yaar, meri shaadi ho rahi hai. I'm actually that. Like and actually, you know, I am that person कि मुझे बचपन से ही शादी करने का शौक है.
Wow.
है मुझे,
No,
like,
I've
you
seen, I
know,
have some cousins like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I keep telling my fiance also कि शादी करनी है, ऐसे करेंगे, ये करेंगे. Every day I'm sending him 100 reels कि
Wow.
हम ऐसा करेंगे, ऐसा करेंगे, ऐसा करेंगे.
And
So,
actually में क्या होने वाला है?
पता नहीं.
Wait,
पता नहीं अगर वो
does he
हो
want
भी
to do
पाएगा.
all that stuff or
Is
no?
he like क्या हो गया
Yeah,
यार?
he's actually very supportive. I think
Lovely.
he's one of the reasons why I've come up till here.
Wow,
Because if I
nice.
don't post for 5 to 6 days, he's the one messaging me and calling me. आपने तो इनसे कुछ post नहीं किया, Nikki. You didn't post from so many days. What happened? Why are you not posting? And actually, he tags along everywhere with me.
Nice.
So he records me. He knows my
Wow.
angles. So my life is sorted after a wedding.
Wow.
Because he knows my
You
angles.
have, you're getting a cameraman, bro.
Yeah,
ये
I'm
तो
getting
सही
a
है.
cameraman because my parents used to make fun of me. या तो इसकी शेफ से करा दो, इसको खाना पसंद है, या तो इसकी फोटोग्राफर से करा दो because इसको photos videos लेना पसंद है. So
Wow.
I am not the chef part. I'm not lucky because he doesn't know how to cook. But yeah, in terms of photos and videos, he can click anything and everything
Wow.
for me. In fact, like I just have like 3 friends. One is him, and 2 other friends. These 3 people have been like the ones who have been like
Supportive.
back of the page.
Wow.
Like I'm the face of the page, but actually these 3 people are like behind the scenes.
Lovely.
They're always coming around with me, managing their office. I'm like, hi, I have an event at 5. We'll be there by 4:55.
Whoa.
And I mean, I would never find someone so supportive, especially like I have one of my girls who's a friend. She's so supportive.
Wow.
Wow.
Honestly, I don't think a girl can support another girl. Like,
You always think there's a friction.
there's always
scene,
a
right?
friction. There is always this thing that if she's taking for me, she would, kind of expect in advance that I will take for her as well.
Like a give and take.
Like a give and take. Ki if you're going to some nice place and the views are amazing and I'm there for my review, she would never say that, Nikki, please take mine. I would tell her like, Raga, come on, let me take yours. Let me take yours. Like, I've never found someone so supportive. Like, she will never make a face that if I'm taking like 100 videos, she's ready to take 100 videos. So I am actually very blessed when it comes to my friends and family because they support me max.
Lovely.
For me, I will not give the credit to anyone. I will just give it to my friends and family.
Sick.
Nice.
Like, they are the reasons. Like, my parents were always against this. In fact,
Oh.
I come from a family, they never allowed me to go out after 7, 8.
Okay.
They were like,
yes.
nahi, this is your curfew.
Are you the only child or
No,
the
no,
elder
no.
sibling?
I am the younger sibling.
You're the younger sibling?
Yes.
Holy fudge.
I'm the younger sibling. That's
We
why I
are
broke
too.
all the rules.
Yeah.
Actually, when my sister
Fair.
was there, like she got married, and before that, my mom would never let her go out. Be like, nahi, you guys have to be home by 7,
Yeah.
8. And of course, it's not wrong. They're just trying to be protective.
But that's how they were brought up as well, right? So that's how they know how to
I cannot
parent.
change that. And to bring them to a point where I'm doing a podcast at around 8:40. it's
घर
a
पे आके
whole-
कर लेना podcast.
नहीं 9 o'clock when my dad comes from home, typical textile dad, बेटा घर नहीं पहुंचे आप, I'll get this. So,
Sorry, uncle.
so yeah, to get them to what is happening right now was a big task. They would never let me go out after 7, 8. I mean,
Fair.
I was young as well. I mean, I was just a kid when I started this page, like 16, 17 when I
Fair.
started.
Wow.
So I was like, let me just try pushing them a bit, you know,
Yeah.
let me
You push the
convince
boundaries
them. And then I broke the rules. I was like, no, this is my career. You need to be supportive. There were a lot of tears. There were a lot of fights. But
What the fuck is happening moment? What the fudge?
Yes.
Sorry.
yes.
Can you give us an insight on that?
Yeah.
How
What
did
happened?
you break these rules?
So actually, it was like they were just very scared for me. Like they were like, "What is she up to? We have never heard of such a business or such a thing that you're going out for reviews." They would feel like, "What's all this happening?" And I used to tell them, "No, I'm getting paid. No, they're inviting me. They're inviting me. I'm getting famous. I'm getting famous."
And you're loving the attention,
Yeah,
right?
I'm loving. No, it's not about attention, but I felt like
You feel
I'm
great.
doing something which is of help to others. So
Nice.
to explain them that, it was very difficult. Like I had to tell them, no, I have an event at 7. I will be home by 9:30. Sorry, it is not possible. So to break that, it was very difficult. Like I had to explain them, and they used to be like, I don't know, what are you doing with your life? Because of course, every parent, once you're done with your university, they want you to do a job.
Conventional job, right?
Yes,
Like,
but I'm very happy because my job started with all of this. So I started working as a content creator for a company.
sick.
Nice.
So it was like I just got pushed here and there. I think the entire universe wanted me to get into content creation.
Wow.
Wow.
So I used to tell my parents no. And when my parents understood was when I was getting food packages, deliveries at home. कुछ तो कर रही है निकी, हमें रोज खाना आता है.
Seeing is believing. Right?
Yeah. And then my mom started telling, पता है उसको यहाँ से ये आता है, you know, she gets this, that, etc. So they started getting excited and they were like, okay, yeah, something's happening. And then I used to include my sister. I used to be like, come, let's go for this review. Let's go here to eat this, that. That's when they started, they were like, okay, something is happening great, not bad. Then when it came to money, they were like, अच्छा तुम्हें इतने पैसे मिले. So then they were like sorted. And then of course you have these relatives,
Yeah.
you know, around. They
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
telling,
yeah.
आपकी बेटी तो सारा दिन घूम रही है and all. I don't know why is this there. Like me being a girl, can I not go out?
You should go out.
Yeah, like why can I not go? I still get this, like if I put a few stories enjoying here and there, even though it's with my family, इसका तो क्या है, इसको free में मिला है.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
I worked hard for it, right?
Yeah, of
I did
course.
not get it for free. I did not get this. Just now I did a campaign with Visit Abu Dhabi. I did not earn it for free. I did my hard work, and that's why I'm being able to travel, to go around, to try new things.
Exactly.
That's why my dad can proudly say, Nikki ने तो 90% दबा देख लिया.
Lovely.
Yes, because this is what the thing is with all this mentality. It was very difficult to
Break out of it.
break
right?
out of it, and it was just like that because they were being brought up like that.
Yeah.
Fair.
So it was just, I need to get out of it. I need every day I used to think, what do I do? What do I do? But now, touch wood, I'm here because of my family and friends.
Wow.
So I am
Yeah.
very happy how things turned out and everything. And even the companies I worked for, I'm actually thankful to them as well, because
You learned everything.
they helped me shape my own personality. I never knew you can make money out of content creation. I never knew my face would get so many views. All these things, like companies would ask for my face
Damn.
Oh.
rather than for any other videos. They would be like, you will be there in the video, then
Yeah.
we'll give you this. So
Right.
it's like, people started recognizing my face. I started working for companies like Curly Tails, and then they started recognizing, like, oh, you're that Curly Tails girl. I would get this every time. Oh, you're that Curly Tails girl.
Curly days is like if you go to India, it's like, oh, you're the filter copy one.
Yeah. yes. I started getting that, but then I wanted that to be, you're the life between sweet and salt girl, not the Curly Tails girl. I was like, no, I cannot be known with a company or with any other media agency as such. I want to be known for who I am.
Wow.
And literally, like, I do meet up people who bump into me and they're like, oh, you're Nikita from Life Between Sweet and Salt. And that just makes my day. It
Nice.
just makes my day. Me watching all these reels go viral, people sharing it. And in fact, now the relatives who once said, ye bahut ghoomti hai, they're saving and sharing my reels. Ye kitte ka tha? Ye kahan se liya? So
They've accepted it.
they've
right?
accepted
That's
it, and
cool.
they, in fact, like, now they tell my mom, oh, where did she get this from? And my mom is like, acha, pehle to. And now they're sending their kids to be influencers.
Damn.
Yes, they're like,
So
why
cool.
don't you go and try it? Why don't you start
Nikki bhi kar
posting?
rahi hai,
Nikki bhi
tum
kar
bhi
rahi hai,
kar
tum
lo.
bhi kar lo, तुम्हें भी पैसे मिल जाएंगे.
Yeah, like it's so easy, right?
So
Like,
easy, हाँ, कर लो.
बस
Even-
फोन लो और कुछ कर लो, हो
कुछ
गया.
कर लो, yeah. And actually, people have tried that. In my own house, they've gone around and they're doing some. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you trying so hard?
Fair.
So you do get people, and yeah, I'm happy that I'm here, and actually I'm influencing a lot of people. So
Yeah.
that's what is.
And you're
nice.
influencing, I think, positivity on your page. Like I've only seen like you just being happy wherever you are.
Yeah,
and just
actually,
posting it
yeah,
around.
I try to keep it as much positive as possible. Even if I don't like something, I don't really post about it.
Fair.
I would rather not post than give a negative comment, oh, this was a very bad experience and stuff. I don't like doing that personally, because I'm sure that every story has two sides. Now, if I go to a restaurant and my experience was bad, of course, the restaurant owner was not there. So I cannot blame the restaurant, oh, it was a bad experience and stuff. Maybe it was someone's bad day, or you never know.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
like, let me just keep out of negative things. Anything positive, anything I come across which is helpful, I will be going with that.
That's so cool,
So,
man. That's
yeah.
how it should be, I think. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, but you did have like some
I
bad
did have many bad
experiences.
experiences, like going to a restaurant and waiting for 2 hours just to be served food for their reel.
Oh.
I mean, why would I do that? I'm not getting any money out of it. Why do I go there and wait for 2 hours? And
Whoa.
honestly, I don't know what's with these restaurants. They treat you in a very bad manner.
really?
Oh.
Yes,
I
they
know that.
think that you're influencers, you're only here for the food, you're only here for the freebies, and they start treating you in the sense like, हाँ इसको तो हम free में ही दे रहे हैं ना, इसको क्यों हम इतना भाव दें? Why do we,
Oh, really?
why do we, even talk to her such, like give her some nice compliments, or like give her a warm welcome or
Yeah, because you're a
anything?
guest at the end of the day.
Yeah,
right?
they
Like-
don't. They are just like, oh yeah, ma'am, you're here for the free food. Okay, wait. That's
oh
what you
my
get.
god,
Are you
you're here for the free
are you
food?
fudging
Yeah,
serious?
like, you're here as an influencer, right? Okay, wait, you'll get the food. But I've had some of the best amazing experiences as well. Like, they treat me like a queen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
the
that's-
minute I enter, and the hospitality they give you is amazing.
This
It's
goes-
like, I feel
yeah.
like, am I a celebrity or something?
Do you
What
feel like
is
a
this?
celebrity? Do you from your inside, do you feel that you're a celebrity?
I don't feel I'm a celebrity. I
know it?
still have a long way to go. And I don't even want to get to that point where I'm like, oh, I've achieved it all. Oh, I'm now famous. Because once it gets to my head, I know I will not be to the ground. So I want to, yes,
fly.
I want to be on the ground. I want to come on such podcasts, have conversations with such people, such fantastic people.
Thank
like,
you.
Wow,
I'm
thanks.
having a really nice conversation with you all. So that's my motive, to enjoy life and post as it goes. I'm not even thinking of anything what's about to happen in the future, or like, will I make enough money or not? But I'm just happy with how this is going and the experiences I'm getting. I never thought I would get this for
Damn.
free. I used to watch people go to such amazing staycations. I did it all in 2023.
Sick.
Amazing
that was a big year for you, huh?
staycations. It was a very big year for me in terms of everything, be it staycations, be it some of the best restaurants, some of the best amazing experiences, rides, anything. I was there.
So she told us before the podcast that the podcast, coming on a podcast was on the bucket list of 2023.
Yeah, it was.
Can you tick that off now?
Yes, I can. I can. We're like about 8 days late, but
But it's
I
okay.
can.
It's a big year, right?
Yeah, it's a
Come
big
on.
year. It's a big year.
This
I
is
think it's a
starting
great
off-
start.
yeah, it's a
to
great
the
start,
year.
right?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you think the profession of being an influencer does not get enough respect from people?
Sometimes it does, but nowadays it does because every other person wants to be an influencer. So everyone's looking forward to what others are doing, what everyone's doing. They too want to start doing something like this because Instagram is such a great platform. Like everyone's growing on there. Everyone's sharing, everyone started sharing their all the sides, not just the good parts, but also the sad parts and what's happening in their life, everything. But the bad is, of course, people and such experiences that you come across because being an influencer is very easy, but to get your own payment, it's so difficult. I mean, I'm ready to do projects, but the worst part about our job is that we need to run for our payment. Because agencies just go like, oh ma'am, yeah, it's in process. Oh, let me check with the finance team and stuff. This is our bread and butter. You cannot delay it for months.
Fair.
Right?
Fair enough.
Fair.
So that's what the thing was, that the people like these agencies, they are the ones who actually just spoil it for us.
Fair.
And also other influencers who do more deals on a barter system spoil it for us. Because
What is that?
barter
what is-
system is just you get the service and you get a reel. You get the food, you get the reel.
Oh,
So
okay.
when people start doing that, people like us suffer.
Fair.
Because we worked hard to earn money. And if they get another influencer, even with a lesser amount of followers, they're ready to happily take it.
Yeah.
So I think this is like the worst part about it. I don't think people hate influencers. I think now in 2023, people have become more respectful towards influencers because everyone's sharing their personal journeys.
Yeah.
True.
Now it's no more just photographs and photos and food and travel. It's more of your personal experience as an influencer or as a person overall. So I think it's the media people who don't pay you on time and they just come up with excuses. And that's what is the worst part actually.
Do agencies also charge you a cut out of your this thing? Whichever agencies you
It
work?
depends actually, but agencies are there in the middle between the brand and the influencer mostly.
Yeah.
But there are times where it is directly with the brand as well.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah.
And
Those are good projects, isn't it?
and do you like
That's a good
do you like have do you have a specific charge? Give me itna charge. I will charge this much.
Yeah,
for
I
a
do
reel.
have a specific charge. You do need to have a media kit which mentions your rates, your engagement rate, everything, your followers, etc., all the information, and that's what you pass across.
Oh, so you have like one thing.
So it's like your
Yeah.
full analytics and what you have to
Yes.
offer, right?
Yeah.
Like your profile.
Yeah, your profile,
sense,
your
yeah.
followers, your engagement rate, your countries, everything.
Damn, man.
Yeah,
that's
so this is how
crazy.
it actually works.
But you've never done like, okay, right now if someone, let's say for example WTF comes up
Yes.
with a product.
Yes.
It's called WTF face
It's
mask.
called no
Face mask?
I want to sell fudges, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
Like chocolate
WTF
fudge.
Chocolate
So
fudge.
it's called what
Okay.
the fudge.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Now my thing is, do you do content for free or does it do, like do you like charge depending on what the product is or
So
just for
I-
anything it's same amount?
So I used to technically not charge for a lot of the brands who didn't have enough sufficient money for
Okay.
giving it to me. And I still do consider some brands because I understand they're a small business and they need my help. So I do consider some brands, but I need to break the chain of doing everything for free. Because if I don't do that, then
Yeah.
I will not be going up. I'm just
Exactly.
degrading myself. I'm not upgrading myself.
Fair,
Right?
fair,
So
fair.
now to do that, I need to break the chain and I need to straight up say that, no, sorry, I charge for post and reels. No, sorry, this is not feasible for me. Because
Okay.
definitely, even if I do it for free, I'm putting the same efforts.
Exactly.
I'm putting the same sources, the same efforts, the same camera, the same face. Everything needs to be in that sense.
Okay.
Like each thing has a value, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly. Each thing has a value, and some people even just send across like that. And then I feel like, okay, let me just do a story for them because I don't want
Okay.
to hurt anyone's feelings. Maybe they're giving me as a gift and stuff, but I do try to avoid that now
Okay.
at this point because I want to keep it very clear because I've worked hard. I cannot do this for free for everyone.
Of course.
So I just feel like I need to break the chain.
Okay, so that's how it is, huh? Like So if
Yeah,
I
like-
want WTF fudge, but for small brands, you might not
Yeah,
do
I
it.
do
but,
consider, I
but
do
not like
consider.
something.
You'll consider what the fudge now.
You'll
Yeah, I
consider
do,
what the fudge is.
When
right?
are you coming with the
Fudges.
fudges? I want to try.
It's
we're
coming.
making-
Belgian waffles and the fudges
Oh,
on top.
wow.
You'll see us on Shakes Down Road, WTF
Yeah.
fudges. We'll have a shop over there.
WD fudge.
Yeah, but that's a nice concept. You guys can think about it actually.
I mean,
Interesting.
Podcast with fudges.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then you can keep your branding here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fudge. And you can have all the fudge. So we can
Exactly.
eat while we are on a podcast.
yeah.
And then you can review it on the spot, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But not for free.
Oh! like-
Yo, what the hell? Come on.
Like,
man.
no,
But she
I'll
said
do it.
you'll think about
I'll
it.
think
No,
of- I'll
that's enough for us.
consider you.
That's
I'll
enough.
consider you.
Imagine you're sitting there, she'll be like,
I'll
yeah, pay me
consider, I'll
under the
consider.
table, bro. Like, whoa. Yeah, I'm saying,
One hand on the fudge.
बस
and
अच्छा
the
बोलना है
cash,
अच्छा
yo.
बोलना है आपको मेरे हमारे बारे में अच्छा बोलना oh there's this thing as well with the brands you work with they get really offended when you give them your honest feedback.
Ooh, okay.
But
Yes,
okay.
they get very offended because if I personally don't like anything, I don't post about it, but I do give them a feedback that sorry, this wasn't right, or this is not how the taste should be, or we didn't like the ambience and the vibe and everything. So they don't accept it generally, especially when they are paying you to go to a place.
Fair.
Oh.
So they just want you to give all positive feedbacks or that give a 5-star rating. But I personally go away from it. I'm like, no, I need to give my honest review because every other person is going to Global Village and trying that churros and be like, oh, this is very tasty.
Yeah.
But is it really tasty?
Is it?
Is it?
Try kiya?
Actually, churros is very tasty. but
Honest
I
reviews.
see this, I see so many reels that this is what you should try. Honestly, I've seen so many reels and I've saved those reels that I'll go and try this. And when I end up trying that, it's not worth it. So that makes my audience also question that what am I posting is
Yeah.
worth it, and then I feel like, oh, okay, is it really worth posting this? Because I really don't post anything without thinking, oh, what is it gonna be like? I'm very conscious when it comes to my posting. I just don't post like, oh, I was here, I did a little bit move, I went around, showed the place. No, if I personally feel like this is the vibe, then I will post it.
Fair.
Nice.
So I think that's how it should be,
That's how it
because
should
then
be,
every
exactly.
other whom do you trust? Who is genuine? Who is not? So that's what it is.
So wait, so some people go like, okay, I'm gonna pay you, and then you go do the review,
Yeah.
and you go like, it sucks.
But
They will
at the end of the message, it's written you have to give a 5-star review.
only then accept
Yes,
the thing.
yes.
Or else don't accept
Yeah,
it.
certain brands they have this kind of message, but certain ones they when you come back to them with this negative review, they're like, no, ma'am, we didn't want a negative review and stuff. Then don't work with me because
Okay.
I need to be very clear, right?
Yeah.
If I post something wrong, I know there are so many people watching me, and they might end up going there, and they might end up spoiling their weekend if that's their
Exactly.
plan.
Exactly.
So you should just be very clear and very honest. Didn't like the taste, didn't like the taste.
Okay. Yeah, that
That's
makes
it.
sense.
That's it.
And
Didn't
then
like the view, didn't like the service. No, don't go.
makes a lot of sense
Yeah.
on that. I mean, because
Because sometimes you need to even mention such things so that people change it. Because
course.
what if entire thing is amazing and just that one part is wrong and you don't speak about it, the person will never realize, right? that
okay,
this
so
is wrong.
so you have done it. Okay, so you've told people, okay, like everything was good except for one thing,
Yes.
and they still get pissed off on that.
Certain people do, but certain don't. They actually take the feedback in a very positive way. And they're like, yes, ma'am, we will change it. We'll do this, that, etc. But there are certain people who just get annoyed. Oh, they've got free food and they're coming and giving me this in return.
Oh my god.
Damn.
dude,
So this is what
That's
this
a
I
mentality
face
thing,
this
right?
a lot.
It's a mentality thing.
Sorry?
It's a mentality thing, right?
Yeah, it's a
Like,
mentality
can't
thing, and I
take any
faced this a
offense.
lot in my initial food reviews days. And I was like, no, I need to really cut down because I was on a weight loss journey as well. So I was like, let me just cut down
Oh.
the food. I cannot do this on a everyday basis. I was facing a lot of health issues, and I was honestly not happy with the way I looked. Like the amount of confidence I have now to come here and speak in front of a camera
On your right
is on my right side. Yeah, that won't change ever. But I didn't have so much confidence back then. I was not so happy with my body, and I was not so confident like how I'm speaking to you guys. Because even in school I used to get bullied a lot. Oh, fatso. Oh.
So you were like a healthy baby. Like
I was a very
child?
healthy baby. My parents never thought I would. Sindhi parents, they want to give you ghee, they want to give you
Yeah.
parathas,
Yeah.
they want to give you so many things, right? But
Yeah.
I had to break that. I'm like, no, मम्मी नहीं खाना है मुझे पराठे, give me some grilled chicken.
Yeah, it's the same with him.
Yeah.
In his house, if you go,
Punjabi, no.
Yeah, Punjabi.
oh
man.
my
Paratha
god.
ye.
It's always
Parathe khao,
like-
parathe, parathe.
I used to
Still.
go to his house. His mom used to give me so
Hot
much
dog.
food.
We used to love the hot dogs with mustard
like,
on.
So
Okay.
of course he's like eating and all, and
I'm always eating, bro. Like I was always eating.
I
Yeah.
was always eating as well. I still love food, but now I know how much to eat, and I've got a nice control over my cravings now. Because
Okay.
initially I was just surviving on Maggi, chips, noodles, momos, give me all of this,
Wow.
pizzas. I would have everything. But then I was like, no, I need to change. And I think it also changed because I was working for a fitness company.
oh,
That's when the
sick.
entire thing changed for me. Because my boss used to always say, Nikita, come to the gym. Why don't you come to the gym? And I had free gym access. But I didn't lose weight.
Okay.
I didn't go to the gym.
Because it's too close to you, right?
No, because it was free.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
was free.
It was
so
too good to
I
be
didn't,
true.
Yeah, I didn't go. I didn't take that advantage. But when I left, I was like, okay, now I need to pay some money and I need to get fit. I
Yeah.
need to, in my entire life, I never took a gym membership.
oh,
And like 2 years back, I took a gym membership. I was like, okay, Nikita, let's give this a shot and let's see how it goes. I'm still not at my goal weight, but at least I'm confident in my
it's-
own body now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very happy. Like, I had like so much acne, so many health issues. My cheeks used to become like butterfly cheeks because I used to eat fish or chicken, or I used to overeat something. So it used to become like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, Nikita, now you need to change. You need to be healthy. And I think everyone used to also tell me, kitna chips khaoge, kitna. People used to know me only with the name Maggie. "हाँ, ये तो सारा दिन Maggie खाती रहती है, Maggie. People
Maggie
used to tell
का
me,
है.
your body is, you say, right, 80% water or something, 80% Maggie. Her body is 80% Maggie. Because I still love Maggie, but now I know ki it's not good for me. It's not great.
Yeah.
So I had to change, and that's why I stopped posting food on my page as well. Because as long as I'm not trying it, I'm not going to post it. Because a lot of influencers do that now. They have people to handle their page. They are going across trying the food and they are just posting with their face. But for me, it was that I need to go there personally and try it out. So even when I go now, I personally try it out and give them. Even though I'm not having the entire thing, but I'll take a bite. Initially,
need to
I was
try it,
having.
right?
You need to
You
try.
need to
Ek
try
muh
it.
marna hai.
You cannot. Even the biggest of biggest influencers, they are doing this.
Yeah.
Because of course they need to be consistent, and of course they themselves personally cannot be everywhere.
Exactly.
But no matter how big I become, I want to make sure I'm personally experiencing it.
Fair.
Fair enough.
Because that's how it should be, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm going around and there's so much food on the table, I'm not going to eat it. So I was like, no, let's skip food. And now I'm mostly into travel. I do go to food reviews. I do go to restaurants and everything. But I'm now more into travel. Because I have slowly discovered that that's what I love doing more than the food.
And where all have you traveled?
Not much across. I mean, I'm
Oh,
talking
I
about
just
across
wanna know. No,
Dubai,
it's-
but I've been to Thailand, I've been to Georgia.
Nice.
So I've been to such places. I've been to China. I recently went to China.
Okay, so which one was better? Like out of the three, 4 countries that you have gone to?
Georgia was very good. Like the snow. I went during December, so it was
Oh.
snowing, and we went to this resort in Gadori place. Oh my god, it was beautiful, beautiful.
Nice.
And second would be China because I spent a month there.
Whoa.
Yes, I was in China for a month because
Did you
my
learn any
uncles.
Chinese?
Yeah, ni hao, ni hao. All I learned was how to shop. So I used to ask everyone for my size. Tad mayo, tad mayo. Tad mayo means like you have big size, no?
Yeah.
So because everyone in China is like this. So
Yeah.
you technically, you are double XL for them.
Me or you?
Me.
Dude, I'm like off
I
the chart.
am
there, man.
double XL for them. Like they are so tiny, they're so lean. So they have all these outfits. So M is technically S over there.
Oh,
So I used to enjoy shopping, and actually my uncles are from China. So I was staying there with them for a month. So I
Okay.
really enjoyed China, like the views and the entire. It's so clean, and the only problem is the conversation part. You cannot
Yeah.
survive if you don't know the language. You cannot
Language
travel.
barrier.
How did
Yeah.
you survive there for a month?
My uncles.
बस साथ में.
Yes, साथ
That's
में
so
हर
cool,
जगह
man.
shopping, everything. And एक दो चीजें यहाँ we learned. I used to use Google Translator.
Oh.
Nice.
And I used to be like, can you translate this for me? So then they used to listen to that, and then they also used to type in the Google Translator and give it to you back.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fair enough.
That's convenient-ish.
Yeah.
Ish.
पर काम हो जाता है.
Convenient-ish. And actually I went to Thailand with my parents.
Oh
Nice.
my god.
Yes.
Why did you go leave?
Why did you go with your parents? Why did you go?
Yeah, actually, people were like sending me DMs. Did you just go with your parents alone?
Yeah.
Is that a place to go with your parents? But I actually.
But
have
it can
done
be,
all
man.
those.
Like Thailand is a place for everyone. You have
Yes,
all kinds of
yes,
stuff there.
yes.
That's
of
what, like,
course.
because I went during November, right?
Okay.
I went with my friends, but I was like, Thailand is not what people actually
Exactly,
have. I mean,
people-
it's there, but there's so many
So
other
much
beautiful
more.
places.
I mean, the cafes, the
Yeah.
beautiful places they have. It's amazing. The temples.
Yeah.
Just look
Temples
at
are
the temples.
beautiful, man.
The big Buddha temple and everything. I had a fun time with my family. Like, we were 3 people, me, my mom, and dad. And it was like actually our first trip as just 3.
Wow.
Wow.
And that too before like I get engaged or married. Like, it was a very nice trip because I've always traveled in a joint family. If one is not going, we are not going.
Oh,
So this is
my
yeah,
God.
catch us up.
Hey,
So you never traveled then, right? Because
yeah,
of that.
we used to not travel because someone had exams, someone was sick, and we actually enjoy traveling with the family. We don't enjoy traveling alone, and that's the concept we took in our mind that क्या मजा आएगा हमें जाके and
Yeah.
stuff, you know. But I was like, I need a break. I need to get out of this job. I need a break. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of the city
Fair.
to feel
Nice.
better.
Yeah.
So because I was drained with my job, like I was really drained with it. I was done with it. I was like,
Wow.
I need to get out of here
Crazy.
because
Need that
I was
break,
not.
right?
Yeah, I needed a break, and also because I really wanted to be on my page. Working 9 to 5 is very difficult to
Yeah.
manage with your page
Yeah.
because you need to post so much on your page that you sometimes forget about everything else, and then you're just on your job. And
Yeah.
my job was doing what I was doing on my page, so I completely forgot about my page and I was only doing it for my company, and it was a startup, so I was supporting them and I was like, okay, let me just do extreme for them. I didn't get anything in return, but my nature is as such that if someone hires me, I'll treat their company as mine.
Fair.
Exactly.
So I was like, I need to grow this. And between all of that, I forgot about me and my page. Even about giving time to me. Because even when I was coming home, I'm just thinking, oh, what's the schedule for tomorrow? Oh, I need to go here for an event. And with us, it's not 9 to 5.
Yeah.
It's a 24-hour job. There's something new coming up, you need to post. There's
Okay.
something new happening in Dubai, you need to be there. You cannot skip.
Exactly.
Right? You cannot be
exactly.
like, oh, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to do this. Because if you need to keep running something, you need to be everywhere.
Exactly.
So I was trying to do that, and in the middle of all of that, I forgot about my page.
I mean-
I was like, no, I need to do this because I'm getting married, and no, people say no, life doesn't change after marriage. Oh, you can be an independent woman, but life does change after marriage.
Life
It
changes.
does changes. For a girl, it's a very big step. It's a very big change, and people might call me like orthodox and stuff, but it is a very big change for a girl. Like,
Exactly.
it's hard to manage everything because she's completely shifting to a new place,
It's a
new
completely new
lifestyle.
experience, right?
It's a completely new experience.
Exactly.
Are we
Because
going to see
I'm-
that on your page?
Yeah, my page is now going to be a couple page. My page is going to be a couple page
Lovely.
now, I think so, because for me, my family and friends are first, and then comes everything else. So for me personally, with the entire wedding process and all, even the engagement process that's happening right now, I've completely forgotten about my page because I told you, मुझे बचपन से ही शादी करने का शौक है. So I'm completely engrossed in that, and I needed to do this before I get married because I was like, this is my final chance. Ever since I was 18, I started working. Ever
Nice.
since I was 18, I was like, now I need to stop. I need to give time to me and start something of my own. And then from May to currently, I went to 70,000.
Nice.
Nice.
So I was very happy for the fact that, okay, all my hard work is now making sense. I do want to reach 100K by the end of this year.
It'll happen,
It'll
man.
happen for 100%.
Hopefully
for
it
sure.
It'll happen
does.
like by April, don't worry.
By April with my wedding content.
Yeah.
But
getting
you
married?
have to be,
No,
you
my
have to be
engagement
authentic.
content.
Authentic, yeah.
Yes.
If you're having the jitters, show the jitters, bro. Don't just show, oh my god, I got engaged.
No. I'm
Come
going to
on.
post everything
Yeah.
and how difficult it is for a girl. I'm going to post about that as well. Because I
That's great
actually
content.
went to a makeup artist and I was getting my makeup done. And she goes like, I don't think so. I don't believe it changes. You can still do what you want. Of course, I can still do what I want. But there comes a sense of responsibility that now it's just me, not me alone.
Fair.
You know, I have a person with me, and no matter I keep a cook, no matter there are house help or anything, at the end of the day I love him, and I will do it out of my love.
Exactly.
not just because I'm forced to do it, and mainly I'm a family girl. I've been born and brought up like that. I've been in a joint family. So for me, all these things matter. My husband didn't eat, I will not eat.
Wow. Like
Yeah.
a tribe thing. It's a tribe
Yeah,
thing,
it's
right?
just there. My dad doesn't eat. Kya ho gaya, Papa? Why you didn't eat? I will force him to eat. So I don't get this. Why are people giving hate to girls? Ki aisa kuch nahi hota. You know,
No,
they just go in this feminism kind of energies that oh, girls can do anything. Girls can definitely do anything and everything. I don't see a difference between guys and girls except for the usual
Excuse me, what? What is this?
except for the
What the fuck?
physical differences. But it's difficult for a girl. Even mentally, it's so difficult for me personally to move away from my parents, even though we're going to stay like 10 minutes away from each other. But of course, you
No,
cannot...
but you're shifting your base, right? Like
Yeah.
the whole
I mean,
place
you're
is
born
being
and brought
shifted.
up with the same two people in front of your eyes, and
Yeah.
suddenly there are two new people. Who are you?
I have a
How are you?
question.
Yeah.
Are you moving to a joint family as
I was
well?
going to just ask you that.
No, I'm actually moving to a just 3 people family, just the mom and dad
Yeah.
and the guy.
Fair.
He's a single child, so I'm going to
Okay.
be very bored. I'm going to miss my family. But it's just that we are just 10 minutes away. Actually, 5 minutes away.
So you're not gonna be
So-
here anyway, right? Like you're just going there to sleep.
Yeah. yes. No, but it's going to change, of course, for
course.
me. The
Fair,
hall
fair.
I sit in, there are so many people around, there are kids around. So
Fair.
it's just going to be empty now.
What is the experience of like being born and brought up in a joint family? Because I haven't been. Nope.
It's amazing.
No idea.
You get to celebrate so many occasions, so many birthdays,
Yeah.
anniversaries, so much cake, so much happiness,
So much chaos.
so much chaos. So much chaos, but at the end of the day, you are like happy. Oh, we have people around. You know, when there's a bad day, you come home, someone's going to say something and you're going to change your mind. Oh, yeah, what was I thinking? They're there for me.
Exactly.
But that's not the thing with everyone. People have a very wrong perception about joint families.
I
that they're
have a
always-
perception where
Yeah.
I feel like, let's say I tell Raunak like, bro, I'm bored. Now he'll say Raghav bored hai. Someone else has heard something else only. You know, like Chinese whisper because there's so many people. So by the time
in
you just
my
say like, oh,
family, no
Raghav is
one-
like something else only. Like,
Yeah.
In my family, no one is slow. When they speak, they're speaking as if we are fighting. So, like, this is typical Indian household. When you
Fair.
speak, you're so loud
Yeah.
that there's no Chinese whisper. It's more like fighting and, you know, having fights and stuff. But people have this perception that, you know, there are always fights and stuff. But if there's an understanding between... And I think it wouldn't even last if the girls were not sisters.
interesting.
If both of them came from separate families, I feel there would still be a bit of tiff here and there. But they both come from the same house. Both the brothers are from the same house.
Yeah.
So it's technically like we all have a mutual understanding and we think of everyone before doing anything. We think, oh, isko kaisa lagega? How will she feel? How will he feel?
That's so much load, man.
But the
Kitne
thing-
That's
log ka
not
soch-
load. If you love
For me,
someone,
yeah. In that sense, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's because I don't live in one.
yeah.
Yeah.
तो मेरे लिए is like I'm happy with the 4 or 5 that I have. उसके ऊपर तुम मेरे को बोल रहे हो कि like वो 10 और आ गए.
No, we are 8 people, so we really enjoy
Yeah.
like all the time. And I don't know how I'll survive in a normal nuclear family. I don't know. I hope so. I do because
man.
Yeah, you
I'm
will.
used to this joint family. We all are sitting together and we are chatting. We're going out. So my if I have to book a table at the restaurant now. Forget my joint family. I have my entire family in Dubai. So if we are going out,
Oh my god, is this the whole of
my
Mankoon?
entire yes, it is the whole of Mankool. I have like 25 to 30 people just here
Wow.
around across the
Damn,
close
man.
ones.
That's next
So when we
level.
keep a party, we don't have to call anyone else. We are so
It's
packed.
always a party, no?
It's always a party. Even when we're going to a restaurant, I'm like, do you have a table for 30 people? He's like, ma'am, that's our entire restaurant.
Book it.
Book it. I'm like, book it. We are coming. So we are just like entire joint family going together. And now it got bigger because my in-laws have also become a part of it. So even
Yeah.
they are getting their family, their mama,
Wow.
mommy, everyone.
Damn.
Like just
You
this
guys need a
Saturday.
ballroom, man, for anything that you
Yeah,
guys do
that's why
now.
the ballroom we were looking at, we had to look for a big ballroom for my engagement because we are like 50, 40 people of the house.
Wow.
So my entire family is here. So that's why Dubai is home. I don't think I can survive in any other country, and I'm so happy to find the love of my life here itself. So that's another thing. And we've been
Wow.
together for 6 years.
Wow.
That's actually pretty
fucking
good
awesome,
because
man.
wait, you are Sindhi, right?
Yeah, I'm a Sindhi and he's a Gujarati.
Damn.
Damn.
That's like joint family and joint family. All the stereotypes are coming together.
No, because I mean, look, there's nothing against like Sindhi families or anything, but
Okay.
in the joint family, what I have heard, like, cause my friends and all, you know, it's सेम टेक्सटाइल मार्केट में है,
हाँ.
लड़ाई होगी दो भाई के बीच में, broke it all.
This is another Chinese whisper here.
This is what I've seen it. I have seen like that. So that's a good thing that it doesn't happen, because I thought like most of like.
Because that's the perception, right? Like
That's the
now, if you
perception.
like when I was growing up,
Yeah.
there was Star Plus,
Okay.
and there was my mom. Okay, she's ironing her clothes. I'm with my book. Yeah, exactly. Now that's the perception that at least the people of our generation who are not in a joint family, where do I see that? Like how do I get an idea of what a joint family is? It's from what I'm seeing on TV, right?
Exactly, yeah.
And I've been
And there's
told
only
ki
always
Tulsi is going to kill.
kill.
Yeah, and there's like one slap and this full drama.
Yeah.
Like drama
Ekta
sells like
Kapoor is
get-
drama, so you will expect that.
Like I understand that thing sells, but to a child, like
Yeah.
that's the idea that you're giving me of a joint family,
Exactly.
and it's always just drama.
But it is not
drama.
like that. If everyone's understanding, it is not like that. But there are many families that do have such kind of dhoom tanana and that kamolika kind of
Yeah, exactly. Nihils and Kamolika and stuff
kamolika
like.
kind of people. But if you have an understanding, you will understand everything. You will definitely, there will be fights. Sometimes we are breaking the chairs and tables.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we all are understanding each other, and we all understand that, oh, this person is like that. We need to accept this person. This is a very big thing. Like in a joint family, you need to accept people the way they are. You cannot change them. You can make them better, but you cannot change them. They will be what their nature is. There's a saying, किसी इंसान की फितरत नहीं बदलती, which is very true, because maybe how you're born, how you came, experiences, everything. You cannot change yourself. You can make yourself better, but you cannot change yourself. So I think you need to understand and accept the fact कि ये बंदा ऐसे, पता है पापा बिल आएगा तो झगड़ा करेंगे, इतना बिल क्यों आया है, रेस्टोरेंट वाले को बोलेंगे कुछ डिस्काउंट. You know that. So you cannot go against it and be like, no, why are you saying like this? So it's just understanding is the key to stay in a joint family.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for that information, by the way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gotten it from anywhere else.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you watched Kho Gaye Hum Kahan?
No, I didn't.
Watch it.
Okay.
Wait, what is that? I don't even
It's
know
a
what that
movie,
is.
man. It's a movie.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I
Yeah.
actually started 10 minutes, but I still have to
Like it
continue.
gets super interesting towards the end,
Okay.
and it's something influencer related.
Okay.
So I think you'll really enjoy it.
Yeah,
Plus
yeah,
you
I
love
will.
Bollywood, right?
Yeah, I
it's a
love
super
Bollywood.
real movie.
Okay. I want to watch that. I even want to watch 12th Fail.
Apparently that's killing it, bro. It has,
Yeah. It
it's
has
one of the best
9.2
movie.
rating.
Yeah,
Nice.
9.2.
You
You
should
know who
watch.
the
I
actor
will make
is?
you sit with me and watch कुछ कुछ होता है. कहो ना प्यार है, कल हो ना हो.
No.
इसकी कैप पे सीधी हो
कल
जाएगी.
हो ना हो.
Kahona Pyar Hai and
कल हो
all-
ना हो.
Oh no, Kahona
कभी
Pyar-
खुशी कभी गम.
No, wait.
Classics, man.
Classics?
Let me. Okay, I used to watch before. Okay, but this Kahona.
ये क्या हो रहा है? ये क्या हो रहा है?
This Kahona Pyar Hai, right?
Yeah.
I watched that movie like 10-15 times, man.
Bro, that
Like,
was my favorite movie.
that was
Please
my
tell
favorite.
me you cried when SRK was having cancer in that
Kal Ho Na Ho.
Na
Oh,
Ho.
yeah, man.
No,
I was like,
I
what
was
the
too
fuck?
young. I was too young.
That tuck 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 tuck.
Yeah.
That sound of
Yeah.
heartbeat when he's in the hospital. I used to cry like oodles. I was like
How many times did you cry seeing him?
every time I watched the
How
movie.
many? Which
I
round?
don't know how many. Actually, my sister is like, she was born before me, right? Like we have a 5.5 years ka difference. So she used to watch these movies like Viva and everything every day.
Hardcore.
Hardcore Bollywood, like hardcore. And I think she was the one who got me into all of this. Every Sunday, wo Star Cinema, that Gold Cinema something on Star Plus or Star Cinema something
Star
it was.
Cineplex.
Star Cineplex,
Yeah.
yes. Every day there's Viva coming and we're like, why are you watching Viva? So now if there's anything, we're like, jal lijiye. we know all the, dialogues, the famous ones.
Yeah.
So we actually enjoyed the movies that time.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
time it was a different vibe, right?
Those days were amazing. Now I miss my sister, in fact, like a lot when we are like watching movies and stuff. But it's fun. Like those times would never come back. We used to dance on like Chapri song, Bidi Jalai Le. We are dancing kids, literally like 2-3-year-old,
Wow,
and we are dancing on Bidi Jalai Le.
And are all the elders like clapping for you guys? Like,
Yeah. And we used to have those birthday parties with such huge Mickey Mouse cakes
Wow,
with cream and
yeah.
all of that. And you used to have that classic menu with one pizza, chips, pav
Yeah,
bhaji,
fries.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
one bowl with like
One
full
bowl
ketchup
with,
filled with it.
yeah.
Wow, bro.
Those were some of the best days.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
next. But I think some of your best days are coming up soon, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Your dream,
my
I feel like your
days-
dream is gonna come true, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
people
so
actually
excited for
call me
you.
mad. They're like, what about your career? What about your education? I'm like, I'm getting engaged. Just look at that. I'm getting engaged because I've done everything that I possibly thought I wouldn't be able to. And what I could, I did my best and max. But engagement is something I'm really looking forward to. There's just
Yeah.
exactly, I think, 1 month.
Whoa.
1 month and a few days to go for my
Damn.
engagement.
Okay, so you're gonna get engaged this year and married this year. It's
Yes, but
Whoa,
we
it's
still
back to
didn't
back.
take out the date for my marriage. We are waiting until Jan end. But Feb 16th, it's my birthday and I'm getting married. I mean, engaged.
Birthday also is
Birthday
coming.
also.
When is your birthday
It's
coming?
on the same day, 16th.
16th.
I'm getting engaged on my birthday.
Oh, so it's a gift or
It's
what
a
is
gift.
this?
It's
Or is it a return
lifetime,
gift?
it's a lifetime gift.
Damn,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Looking forward
That's
to.
that's easy for your husband, you know. Birthday
Yeah.
gift, engagement gift.
I didn't want that actually.
Bro, now it's
I was
gonna be
like, I want
double.
two
Like
gifts.
two gifts you get.
Yeah,
bro.
but it was something I was looking forward to and it's happening.
Same thing. Like I got engaged on 31st. Because
Okay.
that was easy to remember. It's like a New Year time.
Yeah. Actually, we didn't get our my birthday date as the date from the hall.
Okay.
We actually got it. We got it on 9th.
Okay.
But something just like there's a thing like if it has to be on the day, universe will just work it out and everything. Suddenly we got a call from India that you cannot do it on 9th as there's something in the Hindu calendar.
Okay.
Oh.
Like there was some no moon day or something like Amavas they call.
Amavasya ki raat.
Yes. So उस दिन आपको सगाई नहीं करनी होती. So we got a call and we were like, oh shit, now what do we do? Now how do I, change this? And I had to request the hotel guy that please give us the ballroom on the 16th. And thank God there was 16th and it all happened on that day. It all
Wow.
got fixed. So
No,
yeah.
Because for me, my fiance, I think that's what according to her, yeah, she's a little bit. I don't know how this works. Yeah, she's a little bit manglik.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's
Either you
a
are or
thing,
you aren't,
it's-
right?
Yeah,
it's-
I thought it was the same thing, but it's like no, there's phases, bro. It's like levels.
She needs to get married to
To
some
a-
matka or something. that-
You need to get married.
I'm
No,
not.
no,
To
she
a
needs
cow
to.
or
She
something.
needs to.
She needs to get married to a tree.
Maybe like a tree, yeah, a tree.
Because even my sister was manglik.
Even
but-
my sister was Manglik. I don't know, but even she did all of these pujas and
Yeah.
everything to kind of get married.
Because when she was getting married to a tree, I was sitting there. I was like,
And there's this
Whoa,
saying
she
that
already got married to a tree?
yeah, like before. So first,
Bro,
She's
I
telling
know
us
this
now.
guy since 6th grade, bro.
no, so she
you
got.
tell me about. Okay, leave me now. I want to know about what the
What the
Fudge.
can you what the
Yeah.
fudge? What the fudge has not come out yet?
yeah.
What the fuck is
but,
going on?
yeah. But what is it? How did you guys start and everything about you all?
Everything about us, Raunak is gonna start because Raunak is the inventor of this.
Okay.
In, so what? I think I've said this a lot of times, but yeah, we were sitting one day at a friend's house. We were like drinking, and so I had done real estate podcast before that, video and audio.
आ जाओ घर दिला दूंगा.
Not those cringe ones. Sorry.
Okay.
But
He's gonna get hate now, bro.
Yeah.
From all the
so
realtors.
no. So the thing is, I was sitting there and I was like, "ये तो मैं real estate में किया," but I was like, I really want to do it. Like just random one, because the thing is, real estate one, when I was doing it, it was like, oh, yeah, scripted,
All the information
it's
kind of
scripted and
video.
everything you
It's
have to
a
say.
podcast you listen to between 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Give
it's
it that
like,
thought.
you know what I mean? I was sitting there, I was like, okay, मुझे ये भी याद करना है, square footage याद करना है, price याद करना है.
I can understand. My fiance is also in real estate. I can
Yeah.
understand.
So I was like, मुझे ये सब तो नहीं करना. So I was like, I want to sit in a podcast where I can just talk randomly, just free flow,
And meet new people,
meet
right?
new people. I just speak about whatever I feel like, rather like nobody, oh, it's not square foot, and someone was like, all that shit. So I was sitting there with my friends, and they were all drinking. We both were not drinking. Oh, wait, was I drinking? Yeah,
You were probably drunk.
yeah, probably.
You make the best decisions when you're not in your
No, okay.
control. I feel like that.
So-
When I was angry, I started this
Yeah,
page.
so
he
I-
was drunk. He started, what the fuck?
Yeah, so I was sitting there.
I
And
said it. Ah!
Gotcha!
yeah, so I was sitting, and we're like, Raaghav, man, let's do a podcast together. He's like, about what? I'm like, I don't know. We'll just talk about random stuff.
But I see him more often on the page. Why are you so shy?
I'm not shy.
That's a good question.
Actually, yeah.
You need to show up more. Like, I feel you both should also maybe do podcasts where you both are together.
We did that. We
did
did
that.
that.
You did that? Okay,
Yeah,
I have
we
not
did
seen
that.
Yo,
that.
editor,
Sorry.
editor, please put me more under this thing. Yeah, so see, that's the thing. So, because I mainly like to listen to stories rather than speak. He likes to speak a lot, so that's
I
the
can
reason.
figure it out.
Yeah, so I'm more of like, oh wow, this happened, this. Oh, so I'm more of like that.
And
but-
he'll pick out on that thing, like वो सुन के जो
जो
असली
ऐसे,
चीज़ है, he'll
हाँ,
pick it
हाँ,
out.
हाँ. He looks like one of those persons who's very like attentive and he's listening to everything and he's just waiting for that one
Bro,
thing.
एक चीज-
कि वो एक चीज में मैं बात करूँगा.
I'll tell you something truthfully. This guy, he zones out.
That-
It's a zone out. What you're saying, he's listening attentively. He's just zoned out.
Okay, so I know.
The
Okay.
second he comes back, he finds that question like, okay, abhi pucho.
Yeah, no, look, the thing is, that used to happen a lot. Okay, not
you
in the...
listen to me
no,
today
no,
or
no,
no?
no, I did. It's more of like, before I used to like, and people used to talk to me and all, that was like long ago, but I used to like, seriously zone the fuck out, right? And I used to zone
But you
back.
just said you like listening to stories.
Now it is like that.
सुनते
No, before.
सुनते
हाँ, मैं चल रहा
अभी
है.
मैं क्या करूँ इसको podcast को?
No, before it was like that, but now I'm changing. So I was like, okay, I need to like start paying attention to
Did
people.
this podcast help you guys in any way? Like anything you?
Yeah, obviously,
All
like
these
this,
months, what did you get out of it?
I got to meet so many people firstly.
Okay.
So many people and their stories I heard, and I was like, wow. So every time, so what I do is, I go back to that page, to the actual YouTube page, and I actually watch the video
Okay.
again and again, because some of the information that they've given on the podcast is so good that I want to pick it up for myself.
I think I've given you guys a lot.
So yeah, of course, 100%.
Like, all of whatever you said, like, is a learning.
Yeah.
for
It's a
us.
very
and we're
learning curve
very
for me.
like curious to know about a few things.
Yeah.
But like we're working on the part where we want to have to listen a bit.
Yeah.
So I listen and then I'm like, घर जाकर I'm like, okay, bro.
हाँ,
yeah,
ऐसे बोला
yeah,
था, अभी
बोला
इसको
था.
ऐसे करते
Yeah,
हैं.
ऐसे
Yes,
करते हैं and all. And I don't have my notebook, but
He usually has a notebook.
I have like
Oh,
past 2
okay.
days. Okay, past 2 podcasts I had notebook.
Oh.
Okay, so now I don't have any notebook and all.
Okay.
I forgot. But yeah, usually I write down like sometimes like notes and all, which I'm like when I go home, I'm like, oh yeah, इसके बारे में बात किया था. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it makes so much sense.
And I
like,
think there are certain things, what people tell you, it stays with you forever.
yeah.
Yes.
You know? And certain learning, certain things, maybe a most random thing, but
Yeah.
you'll always have it in your head. You know that, oh yeah, and now I can do this. Same was with me, like when I was working, so like, how do I do this? And when I got to know how to do this, it stayed with me forever.
Exactly. So that for me, that was the main reason. I was like, oh wow, this podcast is done so much for me. That's how I was like, I do care about the views and I want to grow the page, but
Of
the
course.
first thing I want to do is learn from other people.
Yeah, like today the things that you told us about brands and
everything. I did
how
not
you
know that.
changed the way that you switched from food to here, and
Yeah.
all of your breaking out of the stereotypes and your
Right.
family rules.
Exactly.
You sub learning it, not just for
Of
us, for
course.
anyone
For
that's
anyone
watching,
that's
man.
listening to this podcast.
And like,
as
how
well.
do you get to be you? You know,
Yeah.
like if someone is aspiring to be an influencer, they can just learn from here as well. So
Right.
Yeah.
it's not just a learning for us; it's a learning for anyone who watches it.
Of course. For
Yeah.
me, personally, I wasn't an influencer. I would be a RJ. I really wanted to, like, I have the same thing as you. I do zone out sometimes, but I really enjoy meeting new people.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere I go, I love meeting new people, talking to new people. You sit with me entire night, I'll speak to you. Like, I
Yeah.
can speak
But is
to...
it only that you are speaking to me?
No,
or
no,
like,
no. I listen.
Okay.
Of course, I might be not that great in listening, but I do listen to the other person's perspective and their stuff. But I do like to just talk. So for me, if ever I get a chance to be a RJ in future, I really want to. That's like my
Yeah.
dream job.
It's never too late, right? Like,
Never
yeah,
too late.
that's
dude,
my...
like it can be a part of what you do as well.
it
There's
can
so
be a
many
part,
people
but
doing it.
it's my dream job. Hi, this is Nikki. Good morning, guys.
Good morning,
Good morning,
Dubai.
Dubai.
So, because we had an RJ, right?
Okay.
Mansi, and she was actually breaking it down how like her 4-hour shift of an
Oh,
RJ
okay.
works, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of which she only speaks for 20
20
minutes.
minutes.
Oh.
Like even you wouldn't know that, right?
Yeah.
I did not
Oh my
know that.
God.
I was like, she's like, मैं तो 4 घंटे बैठती हूँ and all, and we speak, and I was like,
So we were like, how do you keep the
I was
energy
like, how
up?
do you keep it up? And she's like,
Right.
actually, if you see, I only speak for 20 minutes. I was like, wow, I did not
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
Itne ads, gaane.
Now I really want to do this so that I can relax and speak for 20 minutes.
Yeah. No, she was hating on me because I was like, ah, मैं radio नहीं सुनता. I was like, yeah, मैं radio नहीं सुनता.
No, but I really want to go into such kind of a thing, like go in the morning and have this good morning, the bye, and then come back home, make food for my husband,
Oh,
and in
wow.
the evening go to gym and do the things I love, and that's the end of the day.
Damn,
Oh.
one dream at a time, right?
One dream at a time. Let's become influencer now, and then we'll go to RJ. But yeah, let's see how 2024 takes me, where it takes me, how it goes. It is going to turn into a couple page, I know.
Yeah.
But of course, I cannot forget myself and me in the process of everything else. So let's see how it goes.
That's
Damn.
awesome.
We're coming towards the end of the podcast now.
Oh wow, I thought we are already done and we were just
Are you done? I
talking.
want to ask you, what was your actual what the fuck is happening moment? What the fudge is happening moment?
See, my actual what the fudge is happening moment was when I was working, and then all those things which were not making sense were making sense only towards my page. That was the moment. There was so much chaos. Someone's giving me a task, someone's talking to me, I'm going to a review, I'm shooting, I'm creating, I'm editing, someone's saying this, that, etc. Boom. Nikita, you need to do this. You need to take that step.
For yourself.
For yourself, you're not going to get this age back, you're not going to get this time back. It's never too late. But I was like, if not now, then when?
Exactly.
I don't know if I'm alive tomorrow, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but I want to. I was literally like, how you watch in movies, there's like an entire block in your head, and you know, there's something going on, there's a call coming on Bollywood movies, something is happening, someone's heartbreak, someone is somewhere doing something, someone's coffee is spilling, something is happening, and I'm in the middle, just zoned out and thinking, now.
Get the
just
fudge
now.
out of here.
Yeah, like get the fudge out of here and do the fudge on your page.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Next
so
level,
that
dude.
was like my moment, and that's what I said, that all these companies I've worked for have actually shaped me into what I am, and they have made me realized. So basically, what the fudge was happening with them, but I realized that no, I need to get out of
Simultaneously,
this.
सबका हो रहा है
Yeah,
वो तो
सबका हो रहा है, मेरा नहीं हो रहा है, मेरा नहीं हो रहा है कुछ भी. So I was like, I need to get out of this den that I'm stuck in, and I need to do it for myself. And I think my family and friends pushed me for it. My mom kept saying, full time क्यों करना है? Do as a freelancer if you like to work, if you want
Yeah.
a constant earning. Because in being an influencer, you don't have a constant earning. Some months are like this, amazing, and some months are nothing. So she told me that why don't you work as a freelancer? So I do freelance projects now, but I just didn't want to fall into that 9 to 6 or 9 to 5 and forget myself. So the minute I got out of the den, outside of my brain, I left my job.
Wow.
I was like, May 2023, I left my job. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Even when I was leaving, they asked me, why do you want to leave? It's such a good job. It's such a good pay. I was like, I want to work on me.
Yeah. I
Wow.
mean, like that's
I
great.
said that.
That's
I
great.
left with that. I want to work on me. I want to work on my health. I want to work on my page. Bye. And I told them this. If you see me anywhere else, then you change my name, because you will not see me anywhere else working in any other company. It's going to be me, 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 me.
Wow.
Wow.
So I knew that this is it. You need to get out. You need to level up. Now, if I go to any influencers meetup, oh, we've been watching. You're doing it as a full time now, right?
Oh,
So
my
they
God.
just realize it now that, okay, yeah, because I never posted that, oh, I'm doing this or that, but it was just getting out and doing what I wanted for me.
Wow.
Because ever since I was a kid, everyone in my family is like working in offices, etc., this, that, everything. I was like, I want to become famous. So it started from when I was a kid. I was like 8 or 9 years old, and we used to have one shop, 1 to 10 shop below our house. They used to have these nice Barbie sets, Barbie outfits, and those small heels. Okay, I used to wear all of that. I used to tell my dad with that Nokia phone, please record me. I want to explain my outfit. I want to show my feathers, those butterfly feathers you used to get in my heels. And I used to show off everything in that one video. Hi guys, today I'm wearing this. So I think it's ever since I was a kid, I used to tell them, Mommy, Papa, people will know who I am.
Wow.
Like, people will tell you that, are you Nikita's parents? And actually that happened. They were just traveling a few days ago.
Wow.
They met someone at the airport. You're Nikita's parents, right?
Wow.
It was amazing. What a feeling. I'm getting goosebumps. What a feeling it was when someone at the
Bro,
airport
your
said,
parents would have felt so proud of you.
Yeah.
yeah, they call me that instant mom. Nikita, तू कोई इसको जानती है? Nikki, तू इसको कोई जानती है? तेरे बारे में बोल रही थी. So anyone says something to my mom, she immediately calls me up.
Wow.
Do you know this person? They were talking about you. And sometimes I also don't realize the people that are watching me. Like even my housemate is watching me on Instagram. Like
Damn.
it's like that. Everyone's watching me. Everyone's there. Sometimes you don't realize what. Sometimes you do come to a point where you're like, is it all worth it? I do come across such moments where I'm like, if it's worth it. I do have my breakdowns, and then I go away from my page for a few days to like refresh and come back.
Yeah.
But that's when you realize, when people come and tell you, that's when you realize that, okay, no, I'm doing something good. People are watching me. So I think
Yes.
even when for us or anyone who's watching this, compliment people. Tell them you're doing
Exactly.
good. Tell them
Yes.
you are doing, even if you're doing bad. I keep asking my audience, give me your reviews,
Feedback.
give me your feedback. How am I doing? What more should I add in my content? What more would you like to see? So compliment people. Tell them. Make their day.
Exactly.
Just go around and tell you're looking beautiful.
It's that easy, right?
Yeah, it's that easy. Like just go around and tell people what they're doing, how they're doing.
The beautiful thing, right? Go around telling people, oh, you're
No.
beautiful. They'll be like, hey, banda creep
This
hai.
is, this is that guy. That
Ah,
guy.
this is that guy. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't go around telling anybody, oh,
No,
beautiful.
but for anything and anyone, even if you see like someone is doing something, just tell them, oh, you're doing good. Oh, you're doing it. Like, I will just, in fact, show you the message that I got today. Can I show like that?
I mean,
Sure.
you can. We'll blur it out anyways. The name at least.
No, not the name. I'm showing it to you guys. So there was this one girl who tagged me today, and she messaged me this. I wait for your post every day. Just wanted to drop by and let you know that I absolutely adore you and your content. Keep doing what you do, and may you keep scaling new heights of success every day.
Wow.
I mean, what more do you want?
Of course. That's
What more do you want? Like, I'm getting my followers wanting, like, they're telling me this on DMs is the best feeling ever.
exactly.
And that's what even I learned from that I need to go and compliment people.
It's too funny because when you were talking about it, when you're like, oh yeah, when I was a kid, I wanted to be famous. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. Do you know what I wanted to be when I was a kid?
What?
A thief.
What?
Yeah.
I'm scared to be here now.
No, honestly, it
How
was,
I've not known this.
dude, it was so fucked up, right? So my parents were like, "Beta, तेरे को बड़े होकर क्या बनना है?" I was like,
Chor
"Chor."
banna hai.
I got beaten up.
Oh my God.
इतना मार खाया
Oh
मैंने.
my
And
God.
then after that, I was like,
Abhi
okay.
chor banna hai?
अभी नहीं बनना है.
And on that note, we're going to end the podcast. Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you
Tons
so
and
much,
tons. We
guys.
could have
It
gone on
was-
for a long time.
Yeah, actually, even more.
We'll have a season 2. No,
Yes.
sorry, a second podcast.
It's going to be called What Else is Happening. That's for you.
Oh.
Where you come back and you tell the whole
Nice,
thing again.
nice. Good.
Alright, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. That's Nikki. That's Raunak. Peace.